degil! Negara jenis apa yang hantar askari untuk mati?
How many kingdoms know nothing of us?
What's up guys, I think you guys already watched the trailer about Paskal the movie. Paskal has been a top movie in Malaysia about patriotism, so we wondering, is Paskal really a patriotism film? Before that, in this video, we will explain what is patriotism, the elements, patriotism in film, and then finally we will know, is Paskal a patriotism film? So let's figure out.
In general terms, patriotism is the sense of devotion, love, and vigorous support one has for the country. Patriotism in individuals will touch on the feelings of pride when waving the flags of the country anywhere and everywhere to show their respect they had for the country, while supporting, defending, and standing with the country when it's going through rough and difficult times, and never losing faith. Being a patriot, individuals are prepared to sacrifice their blood and sweat for the nations. Being patriotic also does not mean one has to join the army to protect the nation, but it can also be expressed in little things such as promoting the idea of patriotism to each other, give respect and gratitude to the warriors of nations and others. Patriotism ideas can also be divided into two categories, which is the patriotism that binds society as one united nation, which is the inclusive, and patriotism that practically keeps others out, which is exclusive.
Patriotic films usually have the sense of attachment for one's own country. Plots and scenes often emphasize love, devotion, and special affection towards the nation. Patriotism comes from the heart, not just words that are spoken. When movies display values such as diversity in a multiracial community and union of language, it can spark a patriotic feeling in an individual and convey the love that we have for our nation. Moreover, patriotic elements in films are usually based on true historical events, showing stories from the past that form a nation today. History has shown that when Malaysians stick together, Malaysia was able to resolve every obstacle. When exposing historical facts through Malaysian films, the audience will have a proud feeling of their origins.
So today I'm going to present and give a short brief of the Paskal film. It is a military action film that was inspired by the Royal Malaysian Navy Force named Paskal. It is a film of Arman, which is one of the soldiers in the Paskal unit and also a son to a mother. The reason behind Arman for joining to be part of the Paskal unit is mainly to find out what's the reason behind his father's death that was very unfortunate during one of the missions in Paskal before. In 2018, Arman and his team managed to halt in a rescue mission of a supertanker that was hijacked by a group of Somali pirates. And after the successful mission, Arman actually had a second thought whether to proceed with his retirement or not, which is partly because first, his mother is sick. Second, his mother disagreed with his decision to join because Paskal is actually a really dangerous job. And third, it is because of the painful memory over his father's death. Back in 2009, Arman actually once lost one of his best friends named Joshua, who got killed by Jap unintentionally during a training with the US Navy SEAL. And since then, Arman and his mom take care of Joshua's family, which is his wife and his son. Apart from Arman's retirement, Commander Aznol listed his name to be in one of the last missions in order to catch one pirate named Rudy who have teamed up with Jap, who got terminated from the Paskal unit. At one point in this film, Jab, Rudy and his pirate team managed to seize an oil rig and made Lily as a hostage, who coincidentally meant to work there at that time. However, Arman and his team managed to end the mission, successfully rescue all the hostages. After the return of Arman and Lily, who is really close with Arman's mother, that is when Arman's mother decided and finally understand why and acknowledge his sacrifices to be part of Paskal unit. The film ended with Arman and his team got awarded, and Arman got revealed that the duty taken by his father was like a calling from God. One of the commanders telling him and told him that the duty taken was a much needed sacrifice, as if no one are willing to sacrifice, it will be a sin to everyone. Considering the storyline, the elements that applied and shown, it is best to say that Paskal film is definitely a patriotic film.
In order to defend the land, it is necessary for Malaysians to have the spirit of true patriotism, one who loves the country and will do whatever it takes, whether it is connected to a view, conviction, or faith. In Malaysia, there have many films that portray patriotic elements, and for patriotic element like willingness to sacrifice for country can be seen in soldiers or police film, for example Paskal. This is because these types of film always have the scene where the soldiers sacrifice their life for war to defend their country. Another patriotic element that can be seen in film is the sense of personal identification with country. It means the identification or sense of belonging of an individual to one state or to one country. In most movies in Malaysia, we can see that some of the dialogue by the actor is from certain state. For example, if the actor holds a Cantonese character, he or she will speak Kelantan dialect. So, we as the audience will automatically know which state is that.
I would like to continue about what are the characteristics of patriotism in the Paskal film. There are a lot of patriotic elements in Paskal, which is the patriotic film in Malaysia. Okay, firstly, one of the elements is sacrificing their life for the country, especially while they're doing the mission. Like in the film, the scene when Joshua was killed by the bomb in the middle of the peacekeeping mission in Angola while protecting the people. In addition, the unity of races in the film shows that we have a multiracial community in Malaysia. The scene portrayed in timelines 45 minutes 45 seconds when Arman and his mother went to visit his house, and also Arman's mom took care of his son while she was working on the toilet. Other than that, a spirit of a love of peace and harmony in each army member and the community for a better nation. It's time to create unregretful moments between races, not only in the movie but in reality as well. The scene when Jack was trying to teach Arman to join him, but Arman refused because he loved the peace and he was not interested in selfish like Jack. Okay, last one for me, indirectly it's encouraging the teenagers to join the army. This is a great spirit of youth joining the army because it describes how struggle it was when our rebels fought against the enemy for our beloved nation and to protect the family. At the end of the film, there is a post-memorial of the war when the film shows a list of names of that soldier that willing to sacrifice for the country.
And finally, yes, Paskal is really a patriotism film. This movie has given a positive impact to people, and it shows that we as a citizen must love our country by protect and fight for it. Next, Paskal has mentioned that we as humans should have a strong heart, never give up and never surrender. Paskal also has taught us that if we are doing something, it should be from heart. Do not expecting any return from others. And the important thing is we should support each other no matter what, and do not betray people and our own country.